Good morning. Today we are making these darling little bunny crayon holders. Lindsay's the one who found this, and I'm going to make it all week, and I decided today is the day. So, simple, simple, simple. Lindsay put the bunny on the news feed, and my directions that are pretty chicken scratch like I always do. Okay, so what you want to do is 2 bunny cutouts of felt. I didn't even have felt. Lindsay had the felt. Lindsay's like, I have something instead of you. Okay, 2 pieces of felt. Then you can use Deco Bond. These are Deco Bond. And then this one is the Peltex. And you only need 1 if you use Peltex. Okay? So, here's the Peltex. I remembered I had it. Make sure that you share, subscribe, and comment. What are we giving away today, Linz?
Nothing.
She'll figure it out by the end of the show. Okay. So, I cut 1 Peltex. If you do Deco Bond, you need 2, 1 in each side. 2 pieces of felt, whatever color you would like. And I did this like 4 by 9.5, 4 by 10. Okay. For the this little guy. Okay. So, what I did, I cut the Peltex smaller, even though I drew around the bunny, like smaller inside the line so you don't see it in the little bunny. Then I'm doing like a basting stitch on the Viking. I did this upstairs on my other Viking. So all I'm going to do is sew the little line to hold the buggas together, bunnies. I had a bunny when we grew up. Its name was Valentine. It was white with pink eyes. It was pretty darn cute. My mom got angry with me when I brought it in the house and pooped all over. She was not a happy camper. And bunny poop is like little pebbles. And we had a chihuahua named Carmel. Carmel wasn't feeling the love either. That was pretty funny. So I'm just sewing just around it to hold it together. Plus it looks cute, I think. Just with a bigger stitch. You could use the same color if you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm just doing it because I think it looks cute.
And then the dollar store had the big coloring pages too.
And the dollar store had what?
Those giant coloring pages and the placemat.
Oh, yes. The dollar store, $1.25 store, I should say, had those big, like you can take at, they have like, the kids can have like little games. And they had coloring pages, tic-tac-toe, and all that stuff. So,
like giant placemats.
Giant placemats. And Lindsay got it for
my adults.
For adults. Do you want some of these for the adults?
I already bought.
No, but I mean these little bunny crayon holders. I have a lot made now. Because my granddaughter happens to, let's say she gets a ribbon on a package. She will sit there and cut that ribbon up in little bitty itty pieces. She's pretty funny, actually. She's always
ADHD.
Yeah, it runs in the family. ADHD. It's fine. It is what it is, you know what I mean?
Where did you get your sweatshirt?
Actually, my daughter-in-law went to Park City, and they have this place up there that you can buy things for like $2. $2 chuck. And I went to their house for a thing on Sunday, and she said, I bought you something, and she said, if you don't like it, that's fine. And I said, I think it's kind of cute, actually. And I really like it. It's very Easterish. So I'm going to change the stitch length to normal. I thought it was kind of cute. So I am wearing it for Easter because it reminds me of Easter. So Lindsay said instead of using white because it'll get all trashed, which is true. Very, very good idea. So then all I did was put this on top and left some on the bottom. And I drew a line so it was straight because, you know, I'd get kind of off the wonkin' trail here. And then I'm going to cut the circle so I know where. Let me move this down. Move it downy.
And Walmart sells felt cheap by the yard, or they sell it by the 12-inch square.
Oh, and Lindsay said they sell felt by the yard or by squares. I don't usually get felt very often.
For costumes.
Lindsay makes tons of costumes. Oh my gosh, she's like the costume queen. The kids have had the coolest costumes. Lindsay's really, really good at costumes. And then I'm going to draw with my pen. That can go away. And then I'm going to take a ruler and just do a straight line so I can just get the end here and have some sense of where the end of the thing is. Because I tend to just sew just to hold this on. And I'm just going to use white. I mean, you could change colors if your heart desires, but you're not going to see it very much anyways. Yeah, because I was going to go get felt. And Lindsay goes, I have felt. I went, wow, that's so awesome. I have lots of fabric, but I don't have any felt.
From the giant bird I made last year.
Oh, she made, what did you make, Quincy? What was he?
The bird from Up, Kevin.
She made the bird from Up, Kevin. It was amazing. So then what I did was I would get a crayon, and all I do is measure with a crayon so it will fit, and add a little extra so it's not so tight that the kids can't get it in. And then I take, I want a smaller one, a little ruler, and I draw a line. Put a pin in it, and then I just sew. Down to the end. Then before I get too overly zealous, I make sure I can get it in. One time I had to pick it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is more than I want to do. You know what I mean? And I'm going to take it again, add a little extra, so there's room. Follow my line here on top. I might bring this anyway, so Jada's got something to put it in. She'll play with it. You have no idea what can keep that girl occupied. You know what I mean, Linz? When she was little, we'd go out to eat, and she would take all the sugars and made sure they were going in the same direction. Do you remember that? Yeah, she was pretty funny. Funny, funny, and funny. So then when we left, all the sugars would be perfectly. I'm surprised she didn't go to somebody else's booth and do it for him, actually. Knowing Jada, I know Jada. Oh my gosh, she's funny. Oh, when you check out at a grocery store or something, she'd organize this stuff. Oh my gosh, she was funny, funny, funny.
Also, Walmart has cupcake bouquets that they make look like flowers that you can pick up for Easter too.
Oh, also Lindsay said Walmart has cupcake bouquets. Oh, honey.
Looks like a bouquet of flowers for $20.
It looks like a bouquet of flowers for $20.
But they're cupcakes.
You ask Lindsay, she knows all this stuff. She keeps track of this stuff.
If you need a dessert for Easter.
We need a dessert for Easter. She's always a plethora of knowledge.
Cheap and easy.
Cheap and easy, she said. Okay, so I'm going to sew this all the way across. And then when you get to the end, all I did was the same thing I did on one side, I did on the other. And voila, you have got the cutest little Easter bunny you've ever seen in your life. Then when I got done, all I did was cut. I looked on the back and cut all the way around, the rounded, and voila, I was done. And that's how you make the cutest little bunny you've ever seen.
Which one are your finished ones?
And when they're finished, they look like, oops, I'll show you the wrong side. This. And if you really want to get creative, I had buttons and I was going to come downstairs and find my little buttons. But then I thought, nah, you could put eyes and a nose and draw in a, do whatever your little heart desires. But I just think it's cute just like this. What are we giving away today, Lindsay?
I'm going to give away your pots and blossoms, whatever that flower quilt is, because it's springy.
Oh, she's going to give away a flower tea towel?
No, you did a quilt.
Oh, yes, this quilt is so pretty.
Pots and blossoms.
Pots and blossoms quilt. My grandmother, she was, oh my gosh, she loved flowers. The woman tried to get me to like dirt, and she didn't win. And it's a really, really cute pattern. Janine Leal, you won. Please give Lindsay at quickpoints@gmail your email address, and she will send you the pattern. God bless all of you. Have a wonderful Easter, and I will see you next week. Thank you for watching.